morelikeradio.com. It's our duty to entertain you. I said duty.
We got not one, but two interviews. One of which, she's actually on the line with us with Skype right now. Michele McTierney, singer-songwriter out of Baltimore, even though she's in Virginia right now. Hi, Michele.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we already did like the whole BS banter a little while ago, and kind of like what we did with Dustin Pari when he was on the air with us. A couple of weeks ago.
We had half a show just on that shit.
Dude, he lasted an hour. I don't get it.
That's longer than any of us last. Ding, zing, phrasing.
Can I have his number?
Someone likes Dustin from Ghost Hunters.
She fits right in.
Absolutely. Now, Michele, before we get into asking you questions, and you're going to perform some songs for us, which is going to be really
I
cool.
will.
I need to give credit to Danielle because Danielle found you.
She did.
And you guys have become such good buddies, haven't you?
Well, we haven't gone out drinking yet, but I'm hoping soon.
Oh, save your liver now. Save your liver now.
I am Irish, so watch yourself.
Please make sure you have a designated driver for that.
Dun, dun, dun.
I have Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say.
Wait a minute. Why are you going to make Greg be the designated driver?
He's going to complain about me and Michele going out getting drunk together.
Nah, nope.
She got a valid point.
It'll just end up really well for him in the end.
Pretty much shot that right down.
But, Michele, if she decides to bring her two sisters with her, I'm giving you a fair warning. You need to go ahead and just get a liver ready to go before that starts.
Either that or run.
You're going to need a liver anyway.
And bail.
And bail money.
Well, make sure to record the whole event because we might make out. It might be good to post on YouTube.
Hey, good video footage. There you go.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to have a Johnny Cash song, whether you're in or out of prison making it. That's the point.
Yeah, I'm not gay or anything, but...
But she is open to the possibility of having some fun.
I am. If it'll turn other people on, that's fine by me.
Hey, you know what? I say, why not?
I swear to God, if I'd have come in halfway through this conversation, I wouldn't know that she's a singer-songwriter. I would have thought something completely different by that whole little conversation. I'll do anything
Let
to
me
make
get my
people
stripper
happy,
heels
a
on.
little pleasurable, a little fun.
Stripper heels. New hashtag.
She's got to
Yeah, the
come
one
back
with the
for a return
goldfish
visit.
in the heel. You know, it just swims around while I dance.
New hashtag, stripper heels.
Yeah. White trash charms.
White. If you haven't noticed already.
Oh, my goodness.
Good luck, folks. Just saying.
Yeah.
We're all out of our element. We're all really hyper because we're all going to. Greg, are you playing? What are you playing today? Call of Duty.
I'm talking about this. As far as the show, I'm right in my element.
Oh, okay. You're playing. So you're playing Call of Duty.
Off and on.
All right.
I haven't played in months and months and months. I've been working so much.
It's because you've been working. Well. Once we get into the nitty-gritty, come on into the chat room. Go to morelikeradio.com/live. Change your username because otherwise, if I say guest whatever number, I'm going to pick on you the entire show.
I'll just be like, hey, you. Yes, you.
Yes, you. Yes,
Guest
you.
number 1,195,000.
That one. Change your freaking name because otherwise, no. It just doesn't sound right. So, Michele.
Yes.
Michele, because...
Sorry, I was dozing off there for a second.
It's all right. There's just
I
some
was like,
things...
I don't need to listen to this. I need a nap. No, just kidding.
There's just some things that I have to do, as a show host, I have to do stuff.
Absolutely.
Which, it's all good. It's all good in the hood.
I hope you didn't have my camera on because I was doing something inappropriate at the time.
Seriously?
Just kidding.
Oh, keep it on.
We're going to have to charge $9.99 a minute.
And all right, so the Sully Show officially comes a pay-per-view. Gotcha.
Won't be the first or last time, my friend.
Yeah, right?
Hey, think about our downloads then. Hey,
our downloads will be
Sully
pretty cool, not going to lie.
Punchy will be downloading his own show.
Punchy?
And I'm on it.
Yeah.
you guys got to see this.
No. I wouldn't download it and play it for people. I'd make them download it and listen themselves.
Okay. And Greg, yes, you get it in an employee discount. How about that?
And I'm on my way to Michelle's studio.
As long as you pull my hair, baby.
Ooh.
Wow.
Good luck,
That's
folks.
what it's there
Keep
for.
drinking this beer right now.
Well, we used to be the cleanest show on More Like Radio.
Eight minutes in, and
Somehow.
8 minutes in, and we're now rated R. I love it.
I feel like at this point it's going to be like a decent proposal, but with less money, because none of us have $1 million yet.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I feel like Michelle's going to be like, for one night with your fiance, I will give you the sum of 100 pesos and a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon, good for 10% off through July 4th.
100 pesos, huh?
Well, that's only because she would know that we're so poor that it would only take that much.
All right, yep, I can see that. Yep, absolutely. All right.
Bottle of wine and we're good.
I'll get you an egg burrito at Sonic.
Deal.
What do
Deal.
you get for a platinum? What do you get for a platinum membership?
Sold. Platinum membership?
Fries.
With a steak.
She's awesome.
Man, she's quick too.
Oh, very. I mean,
Yeah, it's
wait.
like college education. It comes in handy.
Oh, no wonder. See, that explains it all. She's a smart person.
Shit.
Sorry, JT.
All right,
Don't
that.
say that. Oh,
No, there goes
I-
the show. JT just
I'm a
ruined
dumb
it.
blonde.
I dropped out of college, so I'm only average speed.
All right. You're also a
He's not
stand-up
even-
comedian, so yeah. All right, so Michelle, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty here, I guess you could say. First, how long have you been doing music? Like,
All my life, I played flute in the marching band, and played flute since I was 8 years old.
I'm sorry, Adam just started choking when you said playing flute.
Well, someone saw band camp.
How many band camp jokes did you get? Seriously.
So,
Okay.
it's true. Yeah, so I've been playing musical instruments and singing and doing plays and that kind of thing for all my life. And just recently I said, you know what, I want to do this full time and try to transition to being, full-time career as a musician and singer-songwriter. And so here I am.
Which is a good thing. I heard some
I
of your
hope
music.
so.
You've got a wonderful voice, wonderful
Thank
talent.
you.
So you play your own instruments, you write your own songs, which is fantastic. Have you had any of your songs picked up by any major artists or anything?
Not yet,
No?
not yet, but hopefully this is the start of something big. I just thought the Sully show
Phrasing.
debut.
Phrasing.
Crazy.
Hashtag phrasing.
Wait, is there brown on my nose? No, sorry.
Well, there's definitely something big on this show. Where it's at remains to be seen.
Are you talking about my chest?
She's big-breasted too?
Yes.
Wow.
We have lots of boobs on the show today.
Yeah, I
I'm
could
obviously
see,
not
I could
wearing
see
low enough
Danielle
over
across
top.
the thing, and then I did not know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know you can't see the video, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Adam.
I'm imagining right now in my mind.
So I just motorboated your Skype.
Yeah. You've been motorboated via Skype.
Oh, I love my life.
Adam's finding his nearest picture and just squinting his eyes.
Oh, man.
You wouldn't be the first one.
So, anyways, besides having a great rack and being talented, what else? What else are you getting into right now?
Wow, that took you so long to get...
Hijinks,
There you go.
trouble.
I'm trying to be nice.
All right, I think nice went out the window about an hour ago.
She started it.
All right.
In my defense.
And I can finish it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this. All right, now I want to see this go down. I want to.
Just take 80 to 95, and then you'll be here soon, right?
Touche.
I think you're way out of your
Touche.
Adam, I think you're beat on this one.
I don't know. We'll see how long it takes to get beat. I mean,
Hashtag phrasing.
D's got a better chance than you.
Oh.
well, I mean,
I have a better chance.
Dee's
than
better
anybody.
looking than me. Let's be realistic. Come on.
Yep.
She's the best looking person on the show. The rest of us are like sloths compared to her.
Slots.
Yeah, from Goonies.
Hey, you guys.
Some of us are mildly retarded. I'm not going to say which ones, JT, but
Shut up.
You didn't think this interview would go this way, did you? Wow, I got it. I trapped her. She has no words.
or her Skype is messed
Oh,
up.
you meant me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody else.
She's like,
You didn't know that this would go this
she's
way.
like, wow.
Oh my gosh.
No, we're used to this, Michelle.
We kind of
No,
are.
this is exactly what I expected. Danielle set me up and said, they're just going to hit on you for about an hour.
I did.
Wait a minute.
I was like, perfect.
Adam's jaw just dropped. Like, wait a minute. What did I do?
I told her that like the first time we talked, I was like, just to let you know, it's gonna be a shit show.
Why are you saying May when you're gonna be the first one?
Why do we
That's
assume that
automatic.
somebody's gonna
She
hit
already
on her?
knew I was going to. I was just warning her about you guys.
So I bought matching underwear for no reason.
Oh,
I'm not
You didn't
wearing
buy it for any reason. I mean, you bought it for a good reason.
Never wear any.
We can raffle those off to charity to whatever kind of thing
You
that
just
you're
want to
into.
hang them on your wall.
You just want to make sure she's like a conquest for you, huh?
No, it's not a conquest for me. I'm thinking Punchy. Punchy's a single guy. He's funny and hip.
Now, the only reason why you said Punchy is because he's been very quiet.
Well, I think that Punchy definitely is a catch. I said that live
feel
on
like
the air.
the other foot's gonna drop.
And that's
No.
what I'm waiting for, Punchy.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop right now, Adam. So
I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna be nice today. I've been, a
That's
catch
a
if it was in
first.
the Atlantic
Yeah,
Ocean.
that's a
Punchy, I'll wear
first.
these.
Oh, she's got her red high heels on.
there you go. And Adam, if we had closer anyway,
Say what?
closer south, Adam.
You are closer south. You're pretty close to Virginia.
Yeah,
Oh, not that close, but I'm closer than you are.
he could get there in a couple hours.
It's true.
Not gonna lie.
How southern are you?
And Punchy. Punchy, come on.
North Jersey is the most southern I'll probably ever get, but I can pretend. I'm a good actor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he is.
I can't do
Why,
accents,
he fakes
but
it.
it'll sound weird.
Now, I'm trying to get back on track, and I can't.
You've got me and Adam on
Heck
this
of
show.
luck,
It's not
Adam.
going to happen, Sully.
Derailed.
We derail you like a freaking freight train, and it's happening.
Well, and then you got Dale or D kicking in with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm screwed today.
Old double D's over there.
Yeah, this is a three-way
Hey.
match. This is a three-way match we're not winning, Adam.
Three-way match.
Three-way.
This is like a menage a trois.
Wait a minute, I
not
saw one of
say
her
that.
eyebrows raised.
I did
when
not
you
say
said
it was
that.
a devil's three-way. Did not. Punchy did.
Why is
I
that to be a
didn't.
devil's?
No. I
Yeah.
said
Two
the
dudes and a
competition
girl
between-
is a devil's three-way. Everyone knows that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's definitely not happening.
And you can't lock eyes. That's rule number 1.
Also can't cross swords.
Wieners can't touch. That's right. I'm sorry.
High
I should have
fives.
freaked that
For
out.
the record.
Well, not if you're doing it right.
For the record. Good night, folks.
And
That was perfect timing too. For the record, not if you're doing it right.
I could see her like making it big, and then later on they ask her the question on one of those like like the
So you
music
did
videos.
a talk radio show that also incorporates video. What was that like?
Well, Sully, I like being degraded, so it was perfect.
I gotta take a 5.
you
Yeah, I need a cigarette after that one.
heard it from her. Fair game.
Gotta
D,
watch
are you
out
sure
the-
she doesn't think she's on Lust and Love? What's going on?
Oh, I told her.
No, we're not that bad. Well, Adam is, but that's besides
Whoa,
the
whoa,
point.
whoa.
Oh, don't even lie to me.
Okay. Fine.
Don't even go there, dude.
Well, and he's even worse because he just got done spending 21 days out in the field. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen women folk in months.
Women folk.
Women folk, you can tell you've been in Louisiana.
That's
Seriously,
the main
I feel like
reason
I'm a
why you
Viking
haven't
on
been
a
around
ship that
women
just
folk.
landed.
I haven't seen women folk in months.
The fact that I haven't pillaged villages full of people is saying a lot at this point.
Oh man. So Michelle, let me ask you this.
You okay?
Shut up,
You need a minute?
JT.
Somebody's tongue-tied.
I am tongue-tied because I'm trying to get. I got questions I want to ask.
Go ahead.
It's someone's tongue-tied, and it's neither me nor Adam at this point.
I love it when you're tongue-tied.
Oh, you're welcome. Anyway, what's it like when you're coming up with some of your music? Like, what's your process of your ideas and stuff like that?
Well, it depends. I mean, sometimes I will write the lyrics and the music separately. I'll come up with an idea for lyrics. I'll come up with something funny or something that I think is true. And it's usually those petty human emotions that I feel need to be expressed in some way. And the music, I do a lot of sequencing and mixing. And so I use loops and MIDI keyboard and all kinds of stuff, building out almost like a little symphony with tracks like using Mixcraft or other mixing software. And then I mash the two together. Sometimes I get lucky and I'll start writing music and then I'll suddenly think of lyrics and then 2 hours later I'll have a song. But it's usually well crafted, over a couple of days or weeks.
Right. So it's not like Taylor Swift who a boy dumps her and she's got to write a new song about it.
Not quite.
Well, if she's got to write a new song for every guy that's dumped her and it's all her singles, that means that probably she's the problem.
She has been around. I mean, for how young she is.
I
probably shouldn't say this kind of stuff, but
who cares?
That might come back to haunt you later in your career.
Damn, girl.
Perfectly safe.
Michelle,
I look at her resume of ex-boyfriends, and I'm like, wow, that's impressive. That's impressive for a guy, let alone a girl. Like, I'm surprised she can sit down.
Well, she calls her dating everyone and getting dumped or breaking up with them her prep for the next album.
There you go.
I'd like to do that kind of research.
Where did the idea for If You Were Dead come from?
That was after a breakup. Can you imagine?
There you go. There you go.
See? JT, whenever we have a musical artist on the show, JT listens to just about every single song by that artist because JT's actually an up-and-coming artist himself, and he's really good.
Yeah, man.
Very cool.
So JT really likes to ask the deep questions of how certain songs came to be.
Well, for me, music tells a story.
Exactly.
And especially, I mean, for me, I'm a country music singer, so and that's the theory and all that behind country music is it tells a story, and I think all music does. And me, I like to try and find out if there's actually a story behind the song of why it became, and that kind of thing. I just find that interesting.
Sure. I mean, actually, with If You Were Dead, I was married once upon a time, and he had gone out of town and came back home, and we had a conversation and it wasn't working, and we decided at that point that divorce was a possibility. And I remember calling my sister and crying on the phone, and I was crying so much. She said, "Oh my God, did he die on the way back from that trip? I mean, you're really beat up about this. What happened?" And I'm like, he thinks we should get divorced. And she said, "Well, because she said, well, gosh, I thought he died, And I'm like, I kind of wish he had, because then he would have still loved me." And then that kind of spiraled from that song, If You Were Dead, then I could grieve. I could still believe that you love me. So that's where that kind of comes from.
Well, and it's, to me, listening, especially with, hearing all the Taylor Swift songs like we were talking about, breakups and, the revenge songs and all that kind of stuff. To me, this one was a little bit different. It wasn't, how am I going to get back at you and everything else. This was trying to figure out how you were going to deal with the issue instead of, how you could get back at that person for what they did, which I liked that spin on the whole thing. So
I think you have a fan.
Well, thank you.
I think you have a fan. That's it. Not lying.
Yay.
I wouldn't have asked her if I could borrow her band if I wasn't.
Oh, I thought you were just going for listen, I need a band.
Well, I do, but right now I'll just borrow hers because they're obviously being used. Well used at that.
Phrasing.
I thought you said, "Can I use your hand?" And I was like, "Well, you are a musician, and I do respect that." So
that's all right. When you said you like to use loops, Adam thought you said lube.
Yeah, I did.
And so did Danielle.
Well,
apparently.
that too.
I was like, hey, way to get the movement
I don't buy
going.
stock in KY, quite frankly.
Whoa. Well.
Hello.
I think we have your next hit. KY and country. There you go.
Hey.
What? I meant Kentucky. That's what I meant.
Kentucky.
Right. See, now we understand.
Right.
Now we understand.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we're the dirty ones, Adam and Sully.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Like we didn't already know that.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I was being, just obvious.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Yeah.
For all your obvious needs, you can always count on Captain Obvious.
You're welcome.
Make Captain America sit with an O instead of an A. Captain Obvious.
So, Michelle? What's the hardest thing that you've had to do so far when it comes to the music?
Ooh, good question.
There was actually a song that'll be on this first album called "Shut My Mouth," and it's about child abuse, actually. Kind of a serious topic. Sorry to change the mood, but
No.
my producer heard it and he was like, "Oh, I could hear this on the radio and on clubs. You got to record this." And I said, "Well, I don't know. It's really super uber personal, and I don't know if I can do it." And he's like, "Oh, all right." And then I kind of thought about it. And I was like, "Screw it. I'll record it." And that's what art is all about: is being able to express all emotions, even if they're tough. That's what a true artist does. You got to be courageous and brave and be able to push forward. And so I'm very pleased with, the fact that I'm recording that song for the album.
Well, and I think if you do have kind of that personal experience with it, it makes it an even better song because you're able to put even more emotion into it.
Exactly.
And the trickiest part is just being able to control it.
Yep.
Can we?
Yeah, that is really difficult because a lot of times when I'm recording, I will get so much into the song that I'll actually be told by my producer, Marco Delmar, who's fantastic. Michelle, pull back. You're just telling a story. You're not reliving it. So there's no need for immense tears because, some of the songs that I sing are very emotional and I can actually start crying while I'm singing. And, but other songs like this song called Built, which is about my boobs, that one I actually took my shirt off during the recording session. So.
Was he telling you to pull back on that one too, or? Gotcha, Mark.
Probably not.
He was saying, "Don't pull back."
He was going, no, come closer. Come
It's
closer.
like, you sure you don't want to make this song a prog rock song? It's going to be 10 minutes long, and we can just...
Now, is this the same Mark that's running your sound?
Oh,
today?
No. Well, Marco Delmar is my producer. He actually owns this recording studio, Recording Arts, in Fairfax, Virginia. Mark is actually the sound engineer who's working with us today.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. I wanted to know if he was blushing while we were talking about him. So,
Is he listening?
He may be.
No, the only reason why I ask is because he's probably going, "What the fuck are these guys doing?"
We're never getting her back on the show.
Never.
He's always said I prefer the company of men. So,
wow.
I don't even know what that means. Marco, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
One man or just several, or
The whole football team.
Wow.
One at a time.
Danielle went there.
or-
I did not go
I was
there.
about to say Danielle was the one that went there.
Right?
Yeah, she's the dirtiest one.
I get credit.
She really is. Out of everybody, I think when it comes to the dirtiness of the show, it definitely goes Danielle, Adam Punchy.
And all the three of us also note that she is the only one that has a blow-up doll that I'm aware of.
Yep.
No, we're all aware of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Punchy has one. I know I don't.
Right,
but-
Danielle?
Lindsay comes on the show once
No,
in a while.
Yeah.
And I've only hit on her once, Michelle, so I'm just giving you a heads up. Only once.
Danielle, you and I have to trade secrets and stuff because I know some really great stuff online. You tell
I
me
will
what you
trade
like,
lots
and
of
I'll tell you what I like. It'll be great.
Just made my freaking day.
I feel like Adam and Eve is going to ask her to...
Give me your
Greg's
phone
like, "I'll be
number
back in
and
5
we'll be
minutes."
trading pics all you want.
Greg, do you need a shower? Just
I think
asking.
this is the closest
Absolutely
attention
not.
that Greg's ever paid to this show.
Yeah, he's going.
Shower too. It doesn't matter to me.
Greg, whatever you do, don't turn the shower on while you're doing it. It'll just turn into cement.
Oh. It'd be like a rock monster from Neverending Story.
Oh.
Oh my
You
god.
guys are just jealous of Godzilla, that's all.
Hey, you know what? At least Danielle warned you.
Yep.
All
She
the other
did.
guests we've had, we've never really warned, but we were also very good. Danielle, and by the way,
I asked her point blank. I'm like, how dirty can it get? Because I need to know limits.
the good thing
Is there anything I can't say?
No.
Like,
Nope.
you know.
No.
I
Nope.
was like,
She's
we're
like,
pretty
no,
open to
no.
everything.
And then, of course, Sully was like, remember, it's PG-13.
And Michelle in the back of her head's going, no, it's not.
Well, we
Or like
try to
PG-31.
we try to keep things PG-13. We really do.
Sully tries to, but Adam and I are liabilities in that respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'll get JT going into the racism crap, and he's not racist at all.
Right.
I
And
hate
then I got
everybody equally.
And then I got Danielle snorting, literally
Not
snorting.
coke. Not coke. Just snorting, laughing. Just got to make sure everyone
So the
knows that.
PG-13 kind of just goes out the window, but we do try to keep it respectable and professional. And
We're like
you know.
we're like the DVD cut. You have the PG-13 gets released, but we're like the DVD
DVD.
X-rated cut. You know,
the DVD cut. That
we're,
was the
we're allowed to show like dick and stuff in the DVD cut, but not on the film. So like you have to get us DVD style because that's where you're gonna get all the extras.
It's called director's cut.
Whatever.
The unrated version.
The unrated cut.
We're
Really?
unrated.
Welcome to our world, Michelle.
This cut is unrated. This cut is unrated, but it would have been R if we had actually put this cut in the theaters. But it's unrated.
But it's unrated. Yeah. The Gary from the shoot, his show is on after us at 4:00. Wants to know when you're going to be playing around the Northern Virginia area. He'll have to check you out. So he wants to know what.
Yeah. Well, with gigs right now, I've kind of put that on hold so I can finish the album. We're really close to having the album done in about a month or two. So I'm trying to focus. I have a day job.
Damn.
So I'm really trying to make sure that I get that done. And then, from there, I'll start posting on my website as soon as I start getting gigs.
Cool.
When you say day job, do you really mean day job or do you mean other job that you wear red heels most often with?
Wow.
Really? Really?
What? I have a 900 number or something?
Well, you did. There was a few
I know
telltale
a lot of guys
signs.
on Twitter seem to think I'm a high-priced escort from some of those DMs that I get, but I'm not.
Well, there you go. I mean, I'm not the first one who made an innuendo, but
On
seriously,
the show is what he means. Not the first one on the show to make an innuendo.
right?
Yeah.
No, but seriously, just throwing.
How do you find it working as far as being able to set levels of importance as far as like your actual job with doing your recordings and with doing shows?
It's really hard because weekends and evenings is when I work on my music, and when I get in the studio, it's usually a Saturday or a Friday night or something like that. I work 9 to 5-ish, sometimes longer, at an office. Ugh, sometimes it's hard, and basically
Phrasing.
sometimes.
Crazy.
But I actually am a teacher, a corporate teacher. I help people to learn how to do software programs during the day, and
Wow, she's smart.
well,
I'm just saying.
I mean, I enjoy helping people. I like the instant gratification of them learning something, and one of my favorite things that I like to do is help people to build websites for the disabled, people who have accessibility issues, teaching them how to make better websites for those kind of people.
Cool.
So it's a rewarding job, but definitely my passion lies in music, and if I could do that 100% of the time, I would just be over the moon happy about that.
I think everybody would.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Maybe everybody would. Just putting it out there. Do you want to sing one of your songs?
I would love to.
Cool. Which song are you gonna sing?
I think we'll go with Crushing Guilty.
Cool. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Let's kick ass.
I never felt this way. His face makes the world melt away. I wish I understood why it feels so good. While watching him would make my stomach drop a foot. I just stare at the screen, knowing we might never meet. Thank God I can TiVo everything. I'm tossing the rest of some sort of freak. He's just so damn sexy, even if he's almost 40. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm crushing so guilty. I feel so incredibly lame whenever I Google his name. Memorize his profile on IMDb. Man, I'm really crushing guilty. When I read he liked his price, the best part of that day was finding out he wasn't gay. I'm getting off on bed headshots, watching crappy late night guest spots. All his movies go straight to DVD, but I can't help myself. He's such a hottie. He's just so damn sexy, even if he's almost 40. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm crushing so guilty. I feel so incredibly lame whenever I Google his name. Memorize his profile on IMDb. Really crushing guilty. He seems really balanced and kind. Maybe he doesn't mind that he's playing the lead in all of my fantasies. Maybe it's just part of the cards when you're kinda, sorta, nearly famous. Tired of banging that bony ass, vacant-eyed model girlfriend. Maybe he'll dump her for someone who's funny and sweet. No longer date a moody bitch who won't eat. I really hope summer hiatus will give me some healthy distance. I'll try to show some restraint and reason. Well, at least until next season. He's just so damn sexy, even if he's almost 40. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm crushing so guilty. I feel so incredibly lame whenever I Google his name. Memorize his profile on IMDb. Really crushing guilty. He's just so damn sexy, even if he's almost 40. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm crushing so guilty. I feel so incredibly lame whenever I Google his name. Memorize his profile on IMDb. I'm really crushing guilty. Man, I'm really crushing guilty. Man, I'm really crushing guilty. Man, I'm really crushing Thank you.
Love it.
We did.
Yeah,
Thank you.
was awesome.
JT was laughing his ass off the entire time.
Good.
And then he says in the chat room, "Did she write this song about Punchy?"
I'm not almost 40.
You're not?
Punchy's the youngster of the group.
Yeah, I'm just over 30.
Wow.
That's almost 40.
I would have lost that bet.
Yeah.
When will you be 31?
If I shave the beard, I look like a teen with a bad hairline, but still.
You kind of looked like that with that hat picture the other day.
I kind of did. Yeah, I look like a goon with that hat picture.
Yeah, what's up with you and the hipster pictures all of a sudden, dude?
I don't know. I think as I'm dropping the weight, I'm slowly morphing into like a hipster with thin arms.
You're a lot of selfies. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, I'm the owner of the station likes taking a lot of selfies, so I'm kind of like, all right, I'll watch this. Play at that game.
Two words for you, Punchy. Stop it.
Yeah.
We're about to have an intervention with your selfies.
It's amusing to me, which is why I still do it.
No
Well, just make sure to flush the toilet before you start taking selfies in the bathroom.
Oh, there you go.
That camera is pointing nowhere near a toilet, so that's good.
But that's good sound advice.
It is.
It's good
I've
sound
seen-
advice.
I've seen the mistakes of others.
So, Michelle, it begs the question, who was that song written about?
Oh, well,
Clay Aiken. I know.
I think I would seem even lamer if I actually said who that was.
As long as you don't say Justin Bieber, I think you'll be okay.
Well, he's not almost
You're
40.
kidding.
He's
Right.
no. Oh, dude.
Yeah, right.
All right, Michelle. He the only
I thought
reason.
Justin Bieber was a girl the first time I saw him. I was like, oh, what a
Yes!
cut.
Exactly.
I
Yes!
still think
Someone else thinks the same thing I do.
I still think he is.
I still want to take a baseball bat and beat the living shit out of him.
I think
The
Justin
prettiest lipstick lesbian I've ever seen.
He looks like Ellen DeGeneres.
Justin Bieber's doing some boys don't cry shit out there.
No, but actually, Crushing Guilty, my sister was really into New Kids on the Block, and
Yes.
when we were kids, and she used to wallpaper her entire room with pictures of Joe McIntyre, to the point where she had sometimes pictures of, they were the same exact pictures, but because they were in different magazines, they had different color tones. And I would be like, why do you have the same picture twice? And she's like, well, one is olive green and one's forest green, and he looks good in both. And I never understood that whole crushing, mentality until about 5 or 6 years ago. I saw this one television show. It wasn't a big deal. It got canceled, but the guy just did it for me. And I was like, oh my God, now I finally get it. And so I wrote the song.
See, I think it should have been called Stalker Guilty.
Oh no.
It's not like she sent clothing or underwear to his dress. Wait, did you send clothing
well,
Oh, now you opened the can of worms now. Now you got to say it. What happened? Come on.
Man.
no, I was kidding.
Were there
but,
restraining orders
I
involved?
don't know about that. That sounded very believable.
I'm not allowed within 500 feet. No.
of his state?
Own state, yeah. No, I mean, well, that guy who I wrote it about, he's definitely fallen off of the rotation for me. There's been other guys that have since fit the bill.
All right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I never follow them on Twitter. That's how you really stalk somebody, is that you don't you never retweet them, you never follow them, you never star their stuff. You just watch from a distance, and that way they don't see you coming.
So whoa,
Okay,
hello.
She sounds like
phrasing.
she's speaking. Yeah, she's speaking from a lot of experience here.
No, I'm giving advice, right?
Great. Thanks for
So,
letting all the stalkers
anybody-
know how to do it correctly out there in our show. Awesome.
In case you want to stalk me, that's what I'm saying. No dick
Adam's
pics
writing
in the
it down.
DMs, just, subtle.
New skill acquired.
Achievement unlocked.
Or old skill perfected.
See, I do it the old-fashioned way, Michelle. Google Maps. I feel that's the best way to stalk somebody.
Google Maps.
Google
huh?
Maps. You can do
I
it
was
from
about to say,
way
if you said
space.
MapQuest, I would have had to smack you.
No, you do it from up in space. Yes.
No, MapQuest is how you get from point A to point B to do said stalking.
Good point.
Right.
Google Maps is the way to get a good perimeter of the area.
To assess any dogs or security that may be
Yeah.
floating around.
Any of those pesky neighbors, so you can get a good vantage point. All these things you got to factor in.
Well, I one time Google Mapped myself, and I realized I'd been sunbathing in the nude in the back. So at that time,
Whoops!
it was 10 to being over in my house. So.
Punchy, wait till after the show.
Too late.
I'm already
Yeah,
looking.
it'll mess up your Skype feed.
And search.
Yes.
The DM is, hey, what is your
You'll
address?
see him buffering. I'm
Tap into the NSA.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Good luck,
I-
folks.
I Google Earth my house. It was a sad sight. It wasn't good at all. It wasn't fun. Then I stopped using Google Maps.
Let me guess. It was in the winter when there were no leaves on the trees.
No, my house is just in sad shape.
Oh, okay.
It looks like the house from Goodwill Hunting.
You're really selling yourself, let me tell you.
Yeah, right?
He's a fixer-upper, Michelle.
Punchy's a
I live with
good
my
guy.
parents in the basement and don't have a car.
Wait, did she know you?
I think she's stalking
First
you.
off, Adam, his house doesn't have basements. More importantly,
Okay, so make it the attic.
He's arguing.
nor Secondly, I can't help it. I crash cars.
Oh, that's good. Hey, let me take you out on
Have
a
you
first
seen
date.
my Twitter feed? Have you seen my car? Oh my God, what a piece of crap.
I have not, but I'm a volunteer stuntman for my town.
Only one volunteering too.
Stunt
Only
man or
one.
stunt dummy?
Well, crash test dummy / stuntman, either one.
I can't really pick on him because I crashed my car back in October. I
Nobody
can't.
hires him. He just keeps doing free auditions.
I have someone filming as I crash my car, and it's kind of like my audition reel.
He carries around a GoPro cam.
Also, known as evidence.
I've got the oh-so original stuntman named Stuntman Mike.
Oh,
No one
Jesus.
got that. Sully didn't get that. Come
No,
on.
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
Well,
Yeah,
that
we just let it go.
I've gone through horrific crashes unscathed, is what I'm saying.
No, not at all. Well, actually, that last one that was what? That was in the winter, right? That you did that
No, it
last
was
winter?
August. Last August.
Oh, that's right. It was raining. It was raining. I forgot about that.
It was raining. Head on into a phone pole
How the hell did I get a car before you? What the hell?
because I'm
Better
bad
credit.
and had bad credit. Again, I'm selling myself really high right here.
Yeah, Michelle was like, wow, I've got to get further away. And
I'm writing it all down.
Michelle's going, I want to date him.
I see a lot
Never.
of country songs in Punchy's future written after him.
Well, after listening to Crushing Guilty, I would love to hear what she would come up with.
Oh,
about
Worst
Punchy.
Date Ever would be the name of that song.
Yeah, let's
Worst
meet
date I
halfway
never
to
went.
Hojo's and
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah, that's right. Suck it, Adam.
As long as you buy me a dinner at the Waffle House, we will be fine.
Could
I
you,
pay. Listen, I'm a gentleman. I pay.
Yeah, he would buy you a fifth sandwich.
I see a Denny's date
It's
in
like
the future.
anything on the dollar menu is good by me.
And there would still be only one person eating, and that would be you, Michelle. He'd be
Yeah.
sitting there going, I can't afford food.
No, he'd be like, "Are you going to finish that?"
Can I have some of your
Unlimited
hash brown?
pancakes.
now let's be fair. Punchy has come a long way from losing weight.
Yes, I have. So
You've come a very long way, but we'll get
Yeah.
into that later.
yeah, we will.
Later. Michelle, we got time for one more. You want to do one more song?
I would love to.
Cool. Which one? Which one?
This one is a brand spanking new one. It's called Drain, and it's about a series of failed first dates.
Oh my God, it is not Punchy.
Perfect timing.
Punchy.
Adam.
Hey,
Timing.
Punchy.
Hey, I've had a lot of great first dates, I'll have you know.
hey, I've had
True.
one great first date recently, and mostly mediocre ones. Okay.
Was it with your right hand?
No, actually.
The left
it was
one.
a true one.
Jesus Christ.
Stranger danger.
Oh, Adam, the right hand one is where all the mediocre ones come from.
Now,
Do you sit on it
Or even-
first so you give you a stranger?
the stranger. What's the stranger?
He's the only guy that gets molested
I
by
sit
his
on
own
my
hand.
hand for about a half hour, wait until it gets numb.
I started to put it down, then I'm like, stranger danger.
He roofied his own hand. How the hell does that happen? I don't understand that.
I sat it for so long they had to amputate it because of loss of blood.
Well, let's just say certain Nirvana songs are playing as I'm talking to myself. We'll just keep it at that. But anyway,
What the?
I know when to, I know
All
when
right,
to ban-
Michelle, you can suddenly just get Skype and go out right now if you want.
She's going, I'm tapping.
Actually, I'm just starting to have fun.
I
I'm in it for the long haul.
We could always
Phrasing.
hook you up with Punchy Skype after we're done.
Sorry, long hauls aren't
I
my
am
thing. I direct you to
single.
Punchy for long
I'm
hauls.
so single. I'm like, I have vibrators of the week. So that's pretty freaking single.
Hey, no, wait. Don't go anywhere yet, Adam. Don't go any. All right, now you can. You're on camera. All right. He just walked out.
I'll send him a
Good job,
basket of
Michelle.
lotion.
Good job, Michelle.
Are you stretching? Are you having a problem there, Adam? What's going on there?
Got a leg cramp.
A leg cramp. All right.
Yeah, I caught a leg cramp. That happens in radio.
Is
It
that what
happens
they
a
call
lot.
it
It's
these
very
days?
frequent. It's an old injury. It's an old injury. When I scored 4 touchdowns in one game.
Is that from the shrapnel?
Yeah, I took a vibrator shrapnel in the in this date I had in 09. So whenever she brings up vibrators, I get a little twitchy.
Oh man.
Best guest ever.
Michelle, would
That's
you like
what I
to?
like to hear.
Would you like to?
I won't DM dick pics either. Don't worry.
Oh, why not?
Oh, okay.
Just make
Well,
sure to put a dollar bill as a size reference.
There you go.
A Monopoly dollar
And,
bill.
and the more zeros, the better.
There you go. So, Michelle, would you like to sing your last song for us?
I would love to. Thank you.
Before I have these assholes go on another tangent. I love my
I always
co-hosts.
love a good tangent.
Quiet right now.
Oh, I'm
Crazy.
enjoying this.
Oh, we're having a great time. I love it. Told you, busy show today. Let's get to it. Let's hear. Wait, what's this one called again?
It's called Drain.
There you go, Punchy. Whenever you're ready.
With another weird guy, I'm slowly but surely losing my mind, 'cause got those hearts and stars in his eyes. Oh, yeah. They find me fascinating, captivating, but my patience is quickly fading. I can make conversation with a shoe, but instead I'm stuck here talking up another tune. Oh, yeah. Na 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 na. Another day down the drain. Na 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 na. Another day down the drain. I'm getting kind of lonely for a friend and a lover to fill the void of me. I seriously need a little more than what's hidden in the bottom of my bedroom drawer. A recovering romantic, becoming jaded and sarcastic. Lord, help me from going insane, 'cause it looks like it's another day going down the drain. Na 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 na. Another day down the drain. Na 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 na. Another day down the drain. So absorbed is my overall impression, 'cause you haven't asked me a single question. Geeking out about your video game obsession, or describing your last breakup as the Great Depression. I'm feeling so defeated and blue, and I'm ready to throw the talent, say I'm through. Especially since I won't go all the way on the first day. So at this rate, I'm never gonna get laid. Na 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 na. Another day down the drain. Na 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 na. Another day down the drain. Oh, oh, Don't use me for immigration or a breeder of the next generation. I'm not a source of motivation. Don't reduce me to your armed decoration. I have to fight the temptation to go off and vent my frustrations. I think my only salvation will be taking a dating vacation. Na 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 na. Another day down the drain. Na 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 na. Another day down the drain. Na 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 na. And another and another and another and another day down the drain. Na 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 na. Another day. Na 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 na. Another day. Another day. Another day. Another day. And another day down the drain.
I liked
That
it.
song is very
That
catchy.
that
I
does
like
sound
it.
like Punchy's theme, huh? Another date down the drain.
Hurtful, accurate, but hurtful.
Wait,
I don't know now.
wait, because he shot him down the
I
drain?
love it.
Well, just saying, it's Possibly.
I got to tell you, I mean, just the very beginning of the song, the guitar there at the beginning and everything, it took me away instantly. Yeah,
Thank you.
it took me off to another place instantly. When the bass line and the drums dropped in, it was awesome. I loved it.
It was very
Thank you
catchy.
so
I'll be
much.
singing it all day.
You could sing that all day, D?
Yeah.
But,
Na, 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 na. I like it. I was grooving.
you were grooving.
Evil
Excellent.
genius.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Michelle,
Go ahead.
Yes.
I would love to have you stay on because, wow. I'm not going to lie.
Thank you.
You lasted an hour.
Woohoo!
But bump.
More than that.
Hey,
Atta girl.
Wow. Hey, chicka
I
bump
feel like
bump.
this interview is going to go on after the show between Danielle and Michelle.
Oh, they're going to. I'm telling you, I think they're going to like set up a date and be like, dude, come on over. And it's going to be
I'll show you
fun.
some things in your studio.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Wow.
Look at that. Go D.
Now
Greg-
I'm going to have to depart.
Greg, make sure you bring a video camera with you.
Yeah, get an updated camera, not one of those like 1942 pixels that you have
You
on
said
your.
who's gonna hold?
Godzilla.
Yeah, I'll filter the crap out of that.
GoPros.
Just so you know, Michelle, Mr. Bunky in the chat room said, that effing rocked.
There you go.
Aw. Yay.
About time Mr. Bunky came back in,
That's what I like to hear.
Yep.
among other things.
So when is your album supposed to be coming out, Michelle?
I'm hoping by September.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Make it the 19th. That's my birthday.
Return trip to the
Really?
Sully show.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, no. Happy early birthday to Greg. And he's because Greg's birthday's
Happy early birthday, Greg.
Greg's birthday's tomorrow, right?
Oh my gosh.
Do we get a
Very happy birthday.
Oh no, you gotta sing.
Happy birthday, Greg.
Let's see, that turned you on, didn't it, Greg?
Damn, they just shut everybody up.
That turned you on, didn't it? Didn't it, Greg? You were like, damn, that was like. Woo.
There is now a hole in my ceiling.
Godzilla's back.
My reputation precedes me.
So September is when your new album's supposed to be coming out, which is great. How will we be able to purchase the album and download it and all that good stuff?
I will be making CDs that you can purchase on my website, but also it'll be on iTunes and CD Now and MP3 Million, whatever there's out there. I will push it out there. I will also publicize the crap out of it on Twitter and social media.
Which, by the
and
way,
Sully show.
speaking of that, thank you very much for promoting your interview because wow, awesome.
Thank you.
That was like, that was Twitter horror right there. Not gonna lie. Every day, bloop, what the fuck is going on with my Twitter? And I'd see it was you, and I'm like, dude, retweet. Someone else did it. Excellent. Retweet.
So does that make you a secondary Twitter whore?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Sloppy second.
Sloppy second.
I'm not a Twitter whore. I'm a Twitter side piece.
Hashtag phrasing. Well, Michelle, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
It was awesome. You rock. You're so talented, and I can't wait for the new album because that's going to be fantastic. I can't
Thank you
wait.
so much.
And then
you guys are so much fun, and if I could get a chance to come back, I would be over the moon happy about that.
You are more than welcome anytime you want. You name it,
Thank you.
and we'll get you on. Even if you
Right
want to
before
just
your album comes out, just do another
Yeah.
interview with us.
yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
I would love that. Thank
Get you on,
you.
get you
All
on,
you
So-
gotta do is call.
Yeah.
Translate.
I'll have to buy another pair of matching panties then.
Wow, wow.
Just for the
She-
occasion.
She survived the
Danielle had to
blatant
put a
hitting
bra
on by Adam and I and D.
I think she can
I
handle
think
it.
D hit on her more than I
Yeah, I think D hit
Yeah.
on her more. Yeah. Care to explain yourself, D?
No, there's no explaining. She's hot, and I was hitting on her.
Right
There's
back
not
at
much
you,
to
dude.
explain.
Well, the coolest part to me was that she was actually stunning Punchy and Adam, where they were just sitting and going, I got
was
nothing.
told to behave, JT. I was told I have a restraining order. I mean, a gag order.
That went out the window about 30 seconds in. So.
Hashtag phrasing. So, Michelle, thank you for being on. You know we wish you good luck in everything, and you are more than welcome to come on the show anytime you want. Even if
thank you.
you know you're listening and you're not even on the show, just call in. That's perfectly fine. We have no problem doing that. You can be a part of our show anytime.
Awesome.
So
thank you guys for having me. It was a blast. I had so much fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michele McTierney. Yay! Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the full interview with Michele McTierney. You can go to her website, michelemctierney.com, as well as follow her on Twitter, Michelle M Music. That's right, 1 L, not 2. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button below. Subscribe to More Like Radio's YouTube channel, as well as follow them on Facebook and Twitter. You can also follow me on Twitter, @The Sully Show, and of course, on Facebook, facebook.com/The Sully Show. We're here live Sundays, noon to 2 Eastern on morelikeradio.com. We'll see you next time.